Well, hello, you all. Welcome to Street Politics with Talessia. And there's a few things I want to talk about on this beautiful day. It's already 75 degrees in Cleveland, Ohio, and that's a plus for us because, baby, we only get 2 days of summer in Cleveland. I can't wait to get me a penthouse or condo somewhere where it's hot so I could just leave. But anywho, well, yesterday we had some very interesting things that went down. We have a major accomplishment for the Trump administration. The Supreme Court 5-4 approved Trump taking money out of the Pentagon, the military money. I don't know which part of the military, but military funding to build a wall. I think it's like 26 billion. Don't count me on the word, but it's something like that or whatever. So you have people that's happy, you have people that's outraged, and you have another group of people don't care. So let's talk about of course, the Trump campaign, Trump supporters, and people that want to secure the borders are happy, which I understand the wall being built, but it's more to it that needs to come besides building the wall to secure the borders. You know what I'm saying? It's just more than just putting up a wall. It's other things that I believe that they need help. They need more Border Patrol agents that's equipped to do that type of job, that's equipped and have the necessary things that they need to go into these areas that's like swamp looking areas, bushes and stuff that it take boats to get. You know what I'm saying? They need more, they need stuff like that too. So that's a plus for them. So when I seen that it was approved, you know, of course I'm checking out my Twitter or whatever, seeing what's going on. You have this old Alyssa Milano, or whatever her name is. She gets on my last nerve. She is the most fakest thing. I thought she was just on. She might need some sex because I think she's supposed to be on strike for having sex about the Georgia laws. This is the same white liberal that said she's gonna boycott Georgia for the abortion bill. But you know, in Georgia with the movie industry, you know, that's like Tyler Perry. That's the black Hollywood. But you got this white liberal saying that she's going to boycott it. So F all the black filmmakers that's in Atlanta. F all the black film actresses and the actors and the people that do the hair and everything that come together to make a film. Forget those black people that's working because they have nothing to do with the law. They still trying to make a living with whatever laws that's on the books. But you have white liberals like her getting on TV talking about boycotting. So you saying take the money up out of these black people's mouths because you don't like a bill that's been done. See, people don't understand. That's what you need to understand. To my black brothers and sisters, you have these white liberals sitting on TV saying boycott Georgia film industry, but you hurting the black people. This not helping you. This is not helping the cause. Taking money out of the mouths of black folks that's feeding their family, that's working a hard living, people that depend on the film industry. You don't see that, but all you see is your selfish ways, your selfish needs. So you had this heifer. One thing I do not like when people get on camera crying. Like that irks my soul. Like I don't have time to press this little red thing right here and then tears get to flowing down my eyes. First of all, she's nasty. I wouldn't let that lady touch me. She can't touch me. Y'all don't let that lady touch y'all. She had this big glob of snot coming down her nose and she wiped it. Then she did. She's nasty. Whatever her Alyssa Milano, she's nasty. We watched her on her live wipe this glob of snot. She act like she's so hurt about kids being separated at the border. Why you not at these penitentiaries that's in America? Why you not at these jailhouses that's in America? This goes on every day in all the communities, black, brown, white. This goes on every day. Where was you at when I got separated from my kids when I broke the law? Where was you at when I came home off of just doing 9 months, and my kids seen me. Where was you at? Where was the outrage for that at? You wasn't nowhere. This is fake. Let me tell you something. Democrats have a major, I don't know how many times I gotta stress this. Whether you like me because who I support, but I'm gonna tell you something. 2 things for sure and 3 things for certain. I'm just telling, whether you like my views or not, some stuff is what it is. Like, it's people views that I don't like, and I still watch their channel and agree to some stuff they saying. Because some stuff they saying are true, even though I might disagree with them politically. But some things people say are true. Now, the Democratic Party has a big problem. They have a big problem. They have 3 big issues that they need. They more worried about illegal aliens and their rights. But you got 3 subgroups of black voters that's going 3 different ways. Now, I keep stressing this and stressing this and stressing this. Like, y'all don't believe me when y'all see these polls in 2020. But at the rate the Democrats going, this is exactly how it goes. You have 3 different type of black voters that's coming out, that's taking a stance. You have a group of black voters that's leaving the Democratic Party and they're going over there to vote for Trump and Republicans. That's one subgroup. You have another subgroup, the ADOS, the Foundation of Black Americans, that's telling Democrats, if you don't come with some tangibles, some reparations, you're not getting our votes. You're not getting our cries. I seen somebody earlier did a thing on YouTube telling their ADOs, look, we ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't got nothing to do with over there with them, what's going on over there at the border with some people that don't even take up for us. When have you ever seen illegal aliens or immigrants that's coming over the border stand up and protest with Black America? You don't. See, we see all the foolishness. So you had the ADOS blacks that's saying, if you don't come with what we want, we ain't voting for you. Then you have a group of blacks that say, you know what, the hell with both of y'all parties, I'm not voting at all and I'm going to stay home. Then you got a little other percentage that's still going to vote Democrat regardless. But those 2 groups, the ADOS and the ones that's leaving the Democratic Party voting for Trump, that is the biggest, I wouldn't say threat, because it's not a threat, because people are sick of stuff. That is the biggest. See, the Democrats don't even see that. They so busy crying about some illegal aliens. That's just like this. I'm in my house. I'm advocating for some people on the streets that's not eating. And at the same time, my kids in my house pulling on the bottom of my leg telling me they ain't eating. I ain't paying y'all no attention. Y'all gonna eat when I want y'all to eat. Let me focus. They need me. That's how people are looking at the Democratic Party. You don't get on TV when they do address black issues. See, a lot of them be scared to address black issues, like black issues. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Obama did. He didn't want to specifically say certain things because he didn't want the backlash. You see what I'm saying? But you have black folks that saying, look, why you ain't, every time they want to go hard for a Black American, they always say they group us all in. If you notice, when Democrats advocating something for blacks, they want to group us in a category. But they fighting for illegal aliens, and they got their own subgroup. They got their own everything. You got them wanting to get them free health care when it's people over here dying of cancer. They can't get good health care because of their shitty ass insurance companies. But you had them advocating, talking about give them free health care. You have people that commit crimes that's trying to. Now let me say this before I say this, because some of y'all are stupid and y'all don't listen to the whole thing. Some people commit crimes because they have no other choice but to commit crimes. And I'm saying this to say, like, some people commit crimes to feed their family. You have people that's homeless, that's sleeping in their cars with their kids. But they get up and try to make the best out of life. But they'll go in the grocery store to steal them some ham, to steal them some bread and some cheese, just to feed their family. And sometimes they get caught. But the system don't give a damn. they look at you like a crook, they look at you like a criminal, and you broke the law. We don't care what you was breaking the law for. When have Democrats and these judges ever sat back and say, you know what, why did she break the law? Let me tell you something. I was in the streets for 17 years. It took my last judge, St. Christopher John, in the Pennsylvania Commonwealth. I call a case, criminals, the Commonwealth states ain't playing with your ass. See, they give you a tap on the wrist in some states, because I was a booster. That's people go in the stores and steal clothes. That's what I used to do. So, you know, in Ohio, the most you can get for that is a year. But some of these Commonwealth states, I was facing my last case, I was facing 2 to 8 years for stealing. They got their merchandise back. But stealing clothes, I was facing 2 to 8 years. So in the time of me facing the 2 to 8 years, I always tell people, when I caught cases, I always caught 3 cases. I don't know what in the world that was about, but hey, this is just the honest to God truth. So I'm in jail serving time for the 2 cases that I caught. I got 6 months from both people. So they sentenced me to Cuyahoga County Jail to do my 6 months. So while I'm in jail 6 months, this is one thing. When you've been doing something for so long, it don't matter how many times. You can go to jail 1,000 times, but if you not ready to change, you not gonna change. Could nobody make me change. My kids couldn't make me change. My mama couldn't make me change. Me going to jail numerous times, I had to change within myself. Once I dug deeper in myself, that's when the change started to happen. So I'm sitting in jail, doing this 6 months. Now I got a warrant because I got to go, because I missed the court date out there in Pennsylvania. So I go out there. I'm writing the judge. I'm telling the judge, like, the honest to God truth. I'm praying to God, telling him, God, I don't care what you got to do. Take this from me. Take this from me. I don't want to do this no more. I can't help myself. I need your help. This is what I'm saying on my knees at night. And my jail cell that I was in, that was supposed to be a one-man cell, but 3 of us in there on the floor. Yeah. Fact check that. So I'm praying to God, like, just take it. I can't stop it. I'm going to need you to stop this. So in the midst of that, I'm praying. I'm getting myself together, sending things that I want to do when I come home and all this stuff. So I'm writing my judge, begging for mercy, because it was two. I had 2 other co-defendants. One of them ain't never had a felony in her life and caught a felony, but me and the other co-defendant, this is what we used to do. So we was used to catching cases, catching felony, misdemeanor. My one friend, she didn't have no cases. They gave her 6 months. I said, I know I'm about to go to jail and do 2 years. If they gave her 6 months and she ain't never been in trouble, and here I am with this rap sheet longer than Pennsylvania Avenue, I'm going to jail. So I'm begging, I'm praying. I told God I won't touch these people's stuff. Now, usually when I go to jail, I don't never say none of this, because I know I'm gonna come home and do the things that I ain't had no business doing. This is just me being honest to you. You know what I'm saying? So the judge, I guess out of my letters of writing him, he had to feel the compassion. This judge I had was the meanest judge in Pennsylvania. If you think I'm lying, look him up. Christopher St. John. I looked him up. He's a lone life Republican and all that. So I go in front of him. Of course, you got the prosecutor up here acting like basically saying, throw the book at me, give me life. That judge stood up and said no. You can read the transcripts. You can go buy them. This man stood up, honest to God, and I'll never forget this. This white man stood up and said, no, she did enough time in her life. She's not doing another day. The whole courtroom gasped, like, because I was in shock, because I just knew. I looked at my mother like, because he sent everybody to jail that was in front of me. I mean, my case was way worse than what theirs was, and then he sent them to jail. I knew I was going to jail. So he told the prosecutor, he was like, but she got 17 felonies. He was like, I don't care what she got. She not doing enough. She did enough time. Then he turned around and he pointed that finger at me. He said, I'm going to give you a chance. He said, but if you come back in my courtroom, you doing 2.5 years, and you also gonna do time out in our rehab. I don't care what it is. You violate your terms of your parole, you going to jail. That man saved my life. That man stood up and advocated for me because I wrote him. I had to tell him the reason why. I didn't just start stealing because I wanted to steal. I was started boosting because I had ran away from a foster home that I was getting abused and molested in. And at the same time, I was in the court system. So I wasn't about to go. And I said, after I said, listen, I'm not going to no other foster home. It's over with. You're going to have to catch me in the streets. So, but me, I still wanted my education. This is how flawed the system is. I ran away from a foster home. They looking for me, but I'm still going to school. I bullshit you now. I still was, one thing about me, I didn't never play about my education, even though I was in the street. I still went to school, high school. So, in the midst of me running away from this foster home, I left everything. After the last time her son put his hands on me, I left. I ran away and I didn't look back. I left with the clothes on my back. So when I left, I didn't have anything. So I had started stealing just to have some clothes for school. That's what I was going to the mall for. I was going to the mall just to steal some clothes to go to school. That's why I had started breaking the law. Then it had turned into money. Then the greed took over. But that's initially why I did it. But you know what? Didn't nobody care. Did nobody care why I did what I did? Did nobody care to think, well, let's get her some help because something is wrong. She's doing it. And then once you get a felony, it's a wrap. Once you get a felony, you barely can get a job. You can't get housing. So if I can't get a job and I can't get housing, how the hell you think I'm about to feed my 2 kids? I'm going to feed my 2 kids. Yes, I did make the mistakes. Yes, I knew this, whatever. But I live in America where they give you chances. The land of the free, where you can make a mistakes, multiple mistakes, and come back and redeem yourself if you choose to want to. You see what I'm saying? But did nobody care about why I was breaking the law? Didn't no Democrats come to my court case and say, listen, her mother was on drugs for years. She been in and out of foster homes since she was, I think I was like 7 or 8 years old, all the way up to the age of 14, in and out of multiple foster homes, molested, beat in one. They didn't give a damn about none of that. So you mean to tell me y'all didn't care about me, and I was born on this soil, versus someone that's illegal, that's running over here, and you advocating and going hard for them? But y'all turn around in the same eye, look at me like I'm a criminal. I'm a threat to society. I need to be taken up off the streets. That's the part that just burns me with the Democratic Party. Like that part, that's why I had to leave them. It's no way on earth I can be dealing with those folks that they show their hand with these illegal aliens. You understand me? They show their hand with them illegal aliens. They show us who they care about. They show us who what matters to them. You know what I'm saying? They showed us this. And they want us black folks to go to bat for some people that don't even go to bat for us. I'm not going to bat for nobody that's gonna go to bat for me. I'm sorry. Me advocating and bending myself over backwards for people that ain't never stood on the side, on the front lines for us. When have you where's my bank card? When have you ever seen them advocating and going hard for us? When have you ever seen the immigrants that's over here that's advocating for the legal immigrants? When have you ever seen them in the streets marching for us? You ain't. So you think I care about build the damn wall? I don't care nothing about that wall. You understand me? I don't care. Build it. If I'm gonna follow the law, they is too. If did nobody care about why I broke the law, I don't care either. And I am an American citizen, saying this out my mouth. And you think I'm supposed to be going? No, no, no. If I gotta follow the law, they will. Then you got these people sitting on there crying, acting like it like it's the they crying like it's the end of the world because Donald J. Trump chose to protect America. If that don't resonate with you, then you know what? I don't know what to tell you. If that don't resonate with you, I don't know what to tell you. That is totally insane. Totally insane. And you think we supposed to? No. That's not gonna happen. And Alyssa, you can, Alyssa, snotty nose, Alyssa. You can have all the snot coming out your damn nose you want. We don't care. And we're gonna show you that we don't care when it comes election time. If you don't give us what we want, cause it's about what we want. Well, see, I ain't voting for that party, but I'm just gonna still speak on behalf of my other brothers and sisters that's on the line about doing whatever they want to do. I don't have nothing. If you want to stay in the Democratic Party, that's you. I don't have nothing against you. I don't have nothing bad to say. I'm just talking about me and other people that's saying the gig is up. The gig is up. So you can boo-hoo your tears and everything. You rich. Take your rich butt on right on over there and let them stay with you. All the ones that's coming up here illegally, build you a rich white liberal. Build you a big mansion. So when they sneak over there, you can house them so they can be living in the best conditions in the world until the flawed justice system get to them and process them the way they're supposed to be processed. Because you ain't come get my kids. You ain't what the Christmases I spent in jail. Y'all ain't come send my kids nothing. No, y'all looked and frowned upon me. I'm sorry. I just don't have I don't have sympathy for people that break the law. If I gotta follow the law, everybody else gonna follow the law. I guarantee you that. If I have to follow the law, everybody is going to follow the law. Sorry. Not sorry. I don't even know what else I even want to talk about. I'm so upset about that right there. But I just wanted to chime in with that and let y'all just see the games. Watch the people that's so hurt behind Trump building a wall to secure borders to stop illegal things from happening on the border. But you had that one lady they sent back to prison for voting because she was on probation. She got a little outrage, but it was 5 seconds of outrage for her. You had that one lady that I believe it was her dude or husband, black lady. This man used to beat her ass. She shot a gun up in the air and they damn near gave her life. You have people that catch first-time cases. They giving them life. No outrage for them. And black people see this. Whether or not you want to vote to be a Republican or vote for Trump, that's okay. But they are seeing what's going on. And they won't vote for nobody. Because one thing I can say about our people, some of us be like, I don't give a, you know what, screw everybody. Yeah, I'm going, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. Don't let a few of these little people, the black folks that's on these news channels or some of these celebrities that's black and have a little crowd in their audience make you think that's everybody. Nah. It's some people that's not even on social media. That's in the streets talking about this. I can go in my hood. That's what I'm going to do. Not today. If I get done taking care of my business, I'm going to go down in my hood and record I'm gonna go to some people that's in the hood that don't even vote, but I bet you they know what's going on with this illegal immigrant stuff, and they are highly upset. And I'm from the projects. I'm going right to the projects, and I'm gonna record them. If you think I'm lying, and it's just a small percentage in Cleveland, Ohio. Imagine about other people that's having these same conversations. So Democrats, you picked your side. Stay there. 2020 is gonna be something to remember. I keep telling y'all that. Everybody have a blessed and prosperous day. May everything you want come to you tenfold. Thank you all. Share this video.